Sorry, that was funny. The Punisher skull with Trump hair. I'm listening to Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and I'm gonna make some tortillas. Noise. Ignore the background noise, but here it is. I like to put whatever I'm out. I just want to eyeball about how many I'm gonna make.
I don't know that.
Shut the fuck up, Alexa. Okay. I didn't even talk to Alexa. What the fuck? Alright, so there's that. When AI takes over the world and the computers are fucking cage masters and all that, Alexa's gonna come back and say, remember when you used to tell me to shut the fuck up? And I'm gonna be in some trouble. For now, let's make some tortillas. So I put that there and I add some water. And then I add a little bit more and a little bit more until it seems like a dough, because otherwise it's going to look like soup, or it's going to look like the water didn't even affect it. So if it looks like soup, get some water out or put some more of this powder in. And if it looks like it needs some more water, obviously add a little more water. There is an exact measurement and it's on the packaging, but I'm not going to deal with that, man. Fuck that. I'll just get it to where I eyeball it by hand. I handball it. And this looks fine right here. I think I got it. So you want to make sure all the particles are wet and there's no dry spots or no powder hanging around being dry, doing nothing. I like to make sure it's all part of the dough. So I'm gonna make sure. I already washed my hands, by the way. That's part of the whole thing, PPE and safety and all that stuff. Hygiene. Hands washed. Yesterday I clipped my fingernails, so I guess that helps too. Bacteria. Anyways, we got this like this. And the way I like to do it is, come on, man. I like to grab the masa and make little balls, and then I'll make them into tortilla discs later. I just want to see how big they are. One, two, three. Oh look, I'm making four. That's about 2 quesadillas. 5 maybe. I'll do small ones. Who knows? So, damn it. I'll wash my hands again. Alright, so we have that, and I want to make them into this famous discs, as I said. I have my dinner table behind the camera. So you see, I make them into discs like this. They're kind of thick. And I have the dinner table, and what I do at the dinner table, I'm going to show you guys here after I make this fucking discs. Come on with the ball shot, hurry up. Okay. I try to consume the news. The news is like, I like to stay informed, but it could be so poisonous, it could be like so stressful and just negative. So at least I try to find this funny TV shows to watch the news in a comedy kind of way, instead of NBC, CNN, Fox News, and all that. That's just so stressful. They show you the dead people and all that. I don't want to deal with that. So this is what I do over there in my dinner table. I put a plastic, I literally put it on top of the table. It's inside out. The grocery bag is inside out, so it's clean, I think. Let's hope. So then I put it in a flat part of the table, nice and flat. Let's say here, and then I put this disc here down, and then I put another inside-out plastic bag, up. And then I like to use a plate that has this ridges around like this because it gives me just enough thickness. You see how thick it is from here to here? Uh, it gives me just enough thickness of how thick I want the tortillas to be, not too thick. So then I put this and I use it to like flatten this, and then I press it until it's flat. And then it forms a tortilla, and then I cut off the edges, and that's it, man. So I'm gonna make all these into tortillas and lay them here to cook. I'm turn the fire on already. Start making tortillas. So that's getting hot right now. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of olive oil, whatever oil, cooking oil, any oil is fine. And I'm not gonna pour it in. I'm gonna wet this little paper, just a little bit. That's it in there so the tortillas don't stick. And these are supposed to be non-stick pans, but life. I'm not gonna be too good with life, so just gonna leave it there. Here we go with the tortillas. And the next one is going to be right here. So once it's already kind of toasty and getting some kind of shape and texture, because at first it's raw and then it's starting to get little cooked. Then I put the fire here at like 75% strength, whatever that is to you. And you got to be quick with these, otherwise they'll burn in one spot, of course. So this one here, oh, there we go. Got a little bit of texture after a few seconds. So then come on, bitch. Damn it. Fuck off. It has to be a dick. Stuck. Even with oil, God, jeez. Okay, so there's that. Uh-oh. Smoky, smoky. Oh, you gotta keep on turning them, otherwise they'll burn in one spot. I think we're done with them. Let's make that 65%. Let's go. This should be right. I'm still making the tortilla discs. This guy. What the fuck, man? Get the fuck off. So anyways, there's the tortillas already. Now that they're done, we're gonna put cheese in one of them and then let it melt and flip it and put another one on top and all that. Make it into a burger made out of tortillas and cheese. Okay, that's all it is. It's a sandwich, but instead of bread, we use tortilla. Instead, whatever we put in the middle is gonna be cheese. So that's it. That's tortillas and cheese in the middle. Quesadilla. Whoop de doo. Rocket science. It's not science. It's not rocket science. It's easy. Look at this bitch. You're burning. I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for
I'm burning for you. There goes the last tortilla. Evidently, I only made 5. I wasn't trying to calculate how many or how much each one of this and that before I do it. So now let me get the cheese. In America, when you don't vote for one or the other, they come out. Oh, that's some Banana Republic shit. Now we're doing it in America. Still. Oh, come on, don't break it here. We're done yet. Alright, so you grab cheese, even if it's shredded cheese or sliced cheese, it doesn't matter what kind of cheese, as long as it's cheese. You grab it and you place the tortillas that are already cooked. You lay them flat. I want it only cooked on one side. I'll make the quesadilla here. Yes. So there's a tortilla. I'm going to use sliced cheese this time. Just because life is random, I guess. Okay. There's that. I like to break it into equal parts, the slices of cheese. So whatever you might put in there, shredded cheese. Maybe I'm OCD. I like to put them in equal portions, like, you know. I like to break the pieces in parts that are similar in size. So, let that cheese melt. Go over here. Wait a minute. Let that one toast a little bit while I separate the cheese slices. Right wing dipshits. Yeah, and then I guess I'll put that there. There it is. What do you do? Make a tortilla sandwich and what the fucking shit now? I think that one's done. So it is a big sandwich made out of tortilla and cheese. Yes, it is. Whoop-de-doo. Ouch. I think that's it for the quesadillas. So, anyways, they're gonna wind up looking like this with the melted cheese inside. You already know. So then, what you want to do is cut them into triangles. I like to cut them into 4 or 5 pieces, maybe. I don't know what the fuck is trying to come out. These are still melting. That's still melting. Oh shit.
Curtis is hoping this result will set an example for others in the same boat. If I didn't say anything to find out yourself, it would be the same thing that I would say to any trans kid who's watching this now, which is that you can succeed because of who you are.
And the fizzing is probably some cheese that's falling off.
Shit. I didn't know you like my damn food so much, you too. You fucking spoiling my shit.
So anyways, there's the damn quesadillas. They're small little triangular motherfuckers like this. That's what they look like. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's a camera. There's the quesadillas. You grab this and you dip it with some. You dip it in some sour cream and you bite it. Woohoo! Not hot. I gotta let them cool down first. Oh well. Quesadillas 101. You saw it, you didn't see it, whatever, it's there. How the fuck do I finish this? Here we go.